All right, another quick lesson on musical terms. This one is not about tempo or tempo markings or tempo changes. These terms are musical techniques, stylistic kind of techniques. Okay, so as it says, Italian terms can also describe the technique required for a passage of music, in addition to the speed or volume. So these markings talk about the style, how to play it, how to articulate. Now, some of these will be familiar, certainly. We're going to zoom in here just a little bit. I'm sure you've all seen legato before, which literally translates to smoothly and connected. Legato. Just think of the sound, legato. Okay, it's a very smooth and easy word to say. Connect your notes. One flows after the other. Staccato, you all know, short and detached. More importantly is this word here, detached. Okay, it means more detached than it does short. Right? So if you have to define the word staccato in a test situation, the word detached will always give you full marks. Short does not. Yes, it is short, but detached is much more accurate. It means put a lot of space between the staccato note and the note that follows. Marcato, if you just English size the word, if that's a word, right? Think of what it means in what the English version of this word would be. Marked, okay? Marked or stressed. Put a little more front end, a little more tongue, a little more articulation at the beginning of the note. Cantabile. Some of you have seen this before, I'm sure, but if you haven't, it means in a singing style. So very sweetly, very melodious, very warm kind of tone is what they're looking for. Cantabile. Think sweet, think vocal, like a solo soprano vocalist. Right? Like singing some kind of nursery rhyme, let's say. All right? The root of this word cantabile, cantar. Okay? In Spanish, cantar means to sing. In church, you have a cantor, who is the person who sings at the front of the church, who leads the church congregation. They are the cantor. So cantabile means in a singing style. Maestoso, I'm sure you've all seen before. We've talked about it a lot. Maestoso literally translates to majestically or with majesty. All right. Sostenuto, a little bit less familiar, a little bit less common, but it means sustained. So you'll see the word sostenuto often above long notes, whole notes and tied half notes and very broad, longer notes. Sustained literally means go right to the end of the note, kind of like legato, excuse me, or if you have a tenuto marking, those flat lines above or below a note, it kind of means the same thing. All right, so moving on. Leggero, give it a try saying it. Leggero means light and delicate, okay? I don't really have a little trick or way to remember this one. But if you can come up with something, that'd be great. Feel free to share it with us. But leggero means light and delicate. Sempre stands for always. And this is one of the words that'll come before another stylistic word. You might have a marking that says sempre staccato. So play everything here in a staccato style. Always stay staccato. The word poco, I'm sure most of you have seen before. It means a little. And so the term poco a poco, little by little. You might have poco a poco crescendo, poco a poco diminuendo, poco a poco rao. Okay, this is often comes before something else. Another word that is connected to other terms, molto, which means a lot or very much of, lots of. Molto. And then finally, senza. Senza means without. Think of the French way to say without. Right? In French, you say sans, S-A-N-S. So sans, senza, without. Okay? So just like the previous worksheet, I want you to take a few minutes, maybe over several days, and review this list of terms. Okay, and when you're ready, cover this page up or fold it backwards in half, and finish off the bottom of this worksheet. Of course, trying not to look at the upper part of the page where they give you basically all the answers. All right, you're going to do a bit of matching here in the middle, and then at the bottom, you're given a piece of music, and you need to analyze it by answering these questions. All right, we're going to take this one up in class, of course, and we'll carry on. Thanks so much. See you in the next lesson.